Kerry Washington once quoted, "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential." Welcome to GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School's first virtual graduation ceremony.
Kristohanong tinubuan, ipanalipdan kanunay ni Senyor Santo Niño. Makasaysayanon, maapit-apikon, madanihon ng angay kagayod nga ipasigar mo. Subok pinangga sa klima o panahon, kalinaw kauswagan, palungtaron, palambon, bisan asa mo dangat sa among pagpaningkamot. Ikaw amo kanunay nga handumon. Ikaw amo kanunay nga handumon. Puso
And to give us her words of welcome, let us hear from Kate Ashley A. Kasipit with high honors.
To our ever-dynamic school head, Mr. Nilo V. Dublin, to our public school district supervisor, Dr. Eva A. Castinillo, PTA officials, faculty and staff of GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School, parents, my fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon and welcome to the virtual graduation ceremony of GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School for school year 2019-2020. The most essential event in a student's life is none other than graduation, since it is the end of our journey as an elementary student. It brings us emotions, joy and pain. Joy for obtaining and reaching our goal, and pain for saying goodbye to the people who became a part of our life. My fellow graduates, we are about to step up and start our new journey in high school. Let us make it sure that we will do our best in order to reach our destination, which is to graduate from high school until college, so we could have fulfilled our dream of what we wish to become in the near future without fear. We would like to give credit to those people who organized to make this virtual graduation happen. Our graduation is even more memorable because you have spent time and effort to ensure that we will have a meaningful graduation. We would like to give thanks to our teachers who have shared their knowledge to us, who have spent more time in school just to teach us and bring their best to deliver the lessons so we could learn furthermore. We would also like to give thanks to our parents for their unending support since day one, who have worked so hard to provide our needs, especially the need in school.
At this point is the presentation of candidates for graduation by Mr. Nilo V. Dublin, GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School Teacher in Charge.
Dr. Eva E. Casinillo, Public School District Supervisor of GUIMBITAYAN II. The authorized representative of Dr. Marilyn S. Andalis, School Division Superintendent. In my capacity as the school head of GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School, GUIMBITAYAN Logon, GUIMBITAYAN, Cebu, I have the honor to present to you the 37 candidates for graduation, 20 of whom are males and 17 of whom are females. They have satisfactorily completed the minimum requirements as prescribed by the Department of Education and are now awaiting your confirmation as graduates with all the rights, honors, privileges thereunto appertaining.
And now is the confirmation of graduates by Dr. Eva A. Casinillo, the GUIMBITAYAN II District Supervisor.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andalis, Based on the facts and figures presented to me by your school head, Mr. Nilo V. Dublin, and on the assurance that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements for elementary education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education, I do hereby approve and confirm your elementary graduation on this 21st day of July 2020 with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Henceforth, you are now eligible for transfer and admission to any secondary school in the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations and Godspeed. My warmest greetings to the school head, faculty members, advisors, parents, and guardians of the graduates of the school year 2019-2020 with the theme, Sulong Edukalidad, Pagtataguyod sa Kinabukasan ng Bayan. Dear graduates, congratulations on this special moment of your life when you reap the long-awaited fruits of your hard work and perseverance. Through the years, you've been diligent in studying your lesson with the guidance of your dedicated and committed teachers. This is not the end, but the beginning of another journey as you continue preparing yourselves for a more challenging life ahead. With this journey, don't forget the lessons you learned and the values you acquired. Make your parents, community, and country proud of you and your achievement. Continue living up to become citizens of good character and intellectually competent enough to be one of the country's assets that will lead to global competitiveness. Congratulations and good luck to your next endeavor.
Candidates for graduation. Arofo Ronji R., son of Miss Mariani Arofo. Atim Rodel T., son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert and Baby Jane Atim. Dihito Vince Harry M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Alberto and Perlita Dihito. Gabisay Junito Jr. P., son of Mr. and Mrs. Junito and Suzette Gabisay. Larga John Paul P., son of Mr. and Mrs. Renato and Esmeralda Larga. Lasso Brian Y., son of Mr. and Mrs. Maximo and Yolanda Lasso. Majuni Well James M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Romel and Divina Majuni. Mulihon Lindo A., son of Mr. and Mrs. Dominador and Lynn Mulihon. Moreno Ivan A., son of Mr. and Mrs. Virgilio and Charina Moreno. Oriesga Jerome R., son of Mr. and Mrs. Joselito and Gemma Oriesga. Pipito Chanday C., son of Mr. and Mrs. Aldrin and Elvera Pipito. Rodahi Aldrin M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Alexander and Cecilia Rodahi. Rosales Liam T., son of Mr. and Mrs. Eugene and Anigler Rosales. Rosales Rocky M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Rex and Michura Rosales. Rosales Tham Ian M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Peloteo Jr. and Erlinda Rosales. Rosales Wendell Ash Y., son of Mr. and Mrs. Fernando and Leonila Rosales. Rosquitis John McCain R., son of Mr. and Mrs. Rolly and Ronalyn Rosquitis. Villaver Jose Brian Jr. M., son of Mr. and Mrs. Jose Brian and Amelita Villaver. Villena Niñobon Edso C., son of Mr. and Mrs. Eden and Suzette Villena. Ipsor Neil Andrew A., son of Mr. and Mrs. Jomar and Rena Joy Ipsor. Asis Jimaila D., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alfred and Abimaila Asis. Atin Quinsabel T., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert and Bibi Jane Atin. Atienza Rian Y., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alan and Rima Atienza. Kasipit Kate Ashley A., daughter of Miss April Joy Kasipit. Condi Charlene May C., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Charlie and Evelyn Conde. Condi Eloisa C., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lowin and Elizabeth Conde. Condi Jakashi C., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Henaro and Marivic Conde. Kuna LGY, daughter of Miss Leonor Kuna. Magadan Marali R., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marvin and Michelle Magadan. Mulihon Trisha A., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Dominador and Lynn Mulihon. Ortega Riza R., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rodolfo and Vic Ortega. Paniaris Kisel M., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Enrique and Janice Paniaris. Pipito Rain M., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ricardo and Frailinda Pipito. Pipito Ruelen A., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ruel and Elsie Pipito. Raffles Shelo D., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Angelo and Shirley Raffles. Rosales Kiara May P., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Zoilo and Viubilin Rosales. Villaver Yanme Rose M., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jose Brian and Amelita Villaver. Academic Excellence and Special Awardees. And to give her appreciation, let us hear Rowelyn A. Pipito with high honors.
To our beloved principal, Mr. Nilo V. Dublin, our district supervisor, Dr. Eva A. Casinilio, barangay officials, PTE officials, parents, teachers, to my fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon. Today is a memorable day to all of us because we just ended an episode in our lives, the elementary school life. Now, we are about to start a new chapter of our journeys, the high school. Of course, we will not have been able to reach this stage without the people who helped us and guided us. To them, we owe a lot of gratitude. On behalf of every student, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to all the teachers we've had in life. You are the candles that light the way. Thank you for using your precious time and wisdom for us. And to our parents who are always beside us since our first day in school. Thank you for the endless support and patience for all of us. You have lovingly cared for us and set the foundation of our future. And thank you to my classmates for making learning fun. Thank you for all the good friendship and brotherhood. Above all, the Almighty Father for the gift of life, the wisdom and strength. We pray that you continue to guide us as we follow the direction of our dreams. Once again, good afternoon, God bless, and congratulations to all of us.
Pledge of Loyalty by Marali R. Magadan with high honors.
Pledge of Loyalty. We, the graduates of GUIMBITAYAN Elementary School, District of the Bantayan 2, Division of Cebu Province, Region 7, Department of Education, hold in our hands our diplomas, token of our achievements and our obligations. In deep gratitude to God, to our parents, and to our teachers, we consecrate our life to the noble task of rendering homage to God, of helping our parents, and of serving our country. We implore God Almighty that He may give us strength and courage to do our duties as leader in our community, that we may always and all times stand for what is true and just. We will work and fight for justice and liberty, and in our beloved Philippines, the law of God may reign supreme. So help us God.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Congratulations, graduates of school year 2019-2020.